not the ricochet. And that's what else you do. No. A walking tongue. Hey guys, it's your girl Laisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to The Legend of Vox Machina. We're now on season 1, episode 8, which is called A Silver Tongue. So in the last episode, we got to learn more about our boy Scanbo. He came with the heat, with the fire. He let us know that he is that little man, okay? Often underestimated, but never disappointing. But yeah, we got to see him pull off a distraction mission, which didn't exactly go according to the plans he had, but it still worked out exactly the way it should have. It created a big distraction. He managed to even take down one of the bigger baddies in the whole situation that's going on there at Whitestone. And he did that all by himself, really by the seat of his pants. But again, I think it just showed us as an audience, if we weren't aware, that Scanlan has got quite a bit going on, even though he has a very frivolous attitude. He's not a frivolous guy. He actually is pretty serious when it comes down to it. But that quirkiness and that kind of chaotic energy he has actually works in his favor more often than not. And again, I really don't know that anyone else would have been able to pull this off as well as he did, because I also think he had the added benefit of being underestimated, not just by his team, obviously, but by other people, because we saw that the weird guy that was taking a crap that was coming after him really thought that Scanlan was just a little gnome that wasn't going to be able to do anything. So yeah, that worked to his favor, and he definitely worked it to his favor. So thankfully, they have the distraction that they need. They can start to ford the place where Cassandra is holed up, and Percy can see if he's able to retrieve his sister after all this time. So that was pretty much what happened. I am very much looking forward to this episode, and I'm not sure what a silver tongue means. It sometimes refers to someone who is able to speak really well or charm people, but something tells me that it's probably not quite that poetical this time around. So I'm looking forward to this episode. So we're going to jump in, but just before I do, a reminder, if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. And if this is your second or third or whatever time, welcome back. Thank you for coming. A reminder that I do all kinds of reactions on this channel to all sorts of good stuff. So if you'd like to support me in any way, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like this video, please show it some love with some likes and some comments below. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right about now.
Light and mercy cleanse the soul.
Well, looks like the Everlight is still out at the moment. Please leave a message and come back.
Where are you?
Oh, wait. If that's the Everlight, she's definitely not living up to her name.
The darkness lingers still.
It does.
We'll try this again in a few hours.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's get some water.
Dangerous Spike Trickfoot. Do not indulge madness out of desperation.
Trickfoot. What an interesting name for a cleric.
If you won't aid me, then I'll do it alone.
Dang.
Leave me.
Okay, well, she said, come back for my bones.
Once more.
With feeling. Sorry, a Buffy reference for those of you out there who are aware.
I've wanted to do that for longer than you can imagine.
Really? Is he allowed to just do that? Can she not heal? Maybe she can heal herself.
Need pressure on the wound before the spell can hold.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Okay, well, if this is happening, Purse, I guess you can go ahead and take care of this loser. You?
You can do this.
I guess she has to.
Joy in watching a Derolo child reach a painful end. Cheers.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, thank you, finally.
Oh, sons of bitches, Derolo. You in particular.
Excuse me. My mother is a queen. How dare you, sir? For that alone, you deserve to die. Speak against my mama again. Just because you didn't like your mom and she clearly didn't breastfeed you.
And for my efforts, they have given me a great many rewards.
Ew. Ew. Okay, they were literal with the silver tongue thing. Uh-oh. Purse, they're metal, Purse.
My turn.
They're metal, Purse. And this battle's still raging. Oh, his friends. Meanwhile, he had how many arrows in his chest?
Right. Which Which one can I kill?
Literally anyone.
Really? Purse too?
Please work.
I mean, please work is great. I need you to up that confidence just a bit though, Keyleth. I need you to be like, it will work. I have the power.
Cassandra?
Oh God. That did not sound healthy. That turn sounded very squishy. I mean, he's not on you. Oh. Seriously?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm Keyleth. I'm sort of friends.
Like, right? Where do we start?
Forget it, you're alive. Just wait here.
The flurry of emotions that just happened in that moment. Again, metal, Keyleth.
That's 3! That's 11!
Is this Grogmouth?
As much as
You're shooting at everybody but the person who's actually got flesh that the bullets can penetrate. Come on.
The slats!
Percy's a smart boy. Always been an excellent student. Oh, hello. That's cool. Oh, gee. Okay, Caleb.
You look like you need killing.
He does.
How would you like to kill your friends for me?
Okay, that licking thing is atrocious. Never again, please. Oh, no. Damn, it worked.
Kill
Vox Machina.
Grog.
Damn. No, not Vex. She's like, hi, back again. What? Uh-oh.
Can you hear us? You must stop!
Apparently she can't. And just like that, swallowed by the darkness. Oh, wait. A flicker. Damn. Never mind. A sun.
You hurt me. Thank you.
She's like, you keep knocking incessantly, so yes. What is it?
Who are you?
I'm lost.
Is that your birth name?
Lies will not lead you back.
Oh.
I'm not lying.
Oh, apparently you are. You just punched a girl, Grog.
You go high. I'll go low.
Why are you shutting your plans when this man is still in the room? And why is no one going for that weirdo in the corner? He's flesh and blood. Really? That guy just got 3 arrows to the chest. You're gonna have to do more than that.
Is he only after me?
Well, that might be a little personal. Go after the puppet master, you guys. Come on. Thank you.
Enough of this.
Yaka! That tongue thing is disgusting.
My task. There are many.
Oh, wow. No, not it being viral.
I want you to know how you died and who did it to you.
What are you even wearing for pants? What is that?
I owe you an apology, Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Stall.
Derolos treated you poorly.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Stroke the ego. Yes.
A talented mind needs time to cultivate, to think.
Yes, it does.
Flattery will not
And yet it
prolong
did.
your life.
And yet it bought me all the time I needed.
Right? Oh, God. Okay, Black Eyes is new. Woo! Not the ricochet. And that's what else you do. No. A walking tongue. It's a no. But as I was saying, that's what you get when you talk too damn much. Okay, Percy. Bad Percy. Yes, you better stalk over there. Ew, why are you trying to touch it? No. Oh, don't look scared now. You had a lot of smack to say. Oh?
Betrayed us when we needed you most.
Yes, he did.
Guys, the smoke.
Let it be. Let him cook. Nice. 1 down. How many more to go?
Are you all right?
Technically, no. I just had my throat slit.
When we escaped, I saw you fall.
Bet she didn't see her die.
I thought you'd come back to check.
I mean, was that smart, though?
You must have wanted to escape.
Running away was never my strong suit.
All right, fair, but also not. I don't know if I trust her. Some don't feel right. I'm just, why would the Briarwoods keep them alive? Like, that doesn't seem like enough of a reason to keep her alive. No.
Is this one of them connector dots?
Sounds like fun.
That's 5 days from now.
Why would they have this?
Oh, because clearly something's going to go down on the solstice.
I've always wanted to try this.
Gonna wake up all the trees? Because they really could use some sun. What's going on? She's swirling the sky, y'all. Oh!
Kinda impressed.
That is cool, but also scary. But yeah, I can remember they probably haven't seen like the sky in God knows how long. But also, it's not a little too loud. I was just about to say, it's not a little too loud of a signal. Maybe being low key would be best.
Did you need me to bring you something?
You already have.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say, why would anyone work for these people? But I guess you don't have much of a choice. And I guess for a moment it kept him safe.
Delilah, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, typical Friday night for me. That's probably not good. Oh. She really is the devil's bride. Not again. Not again.
Done all we can do for her. She's too far gone. If I keep
They said, oh well, we dabbed some sweat. We looked at her for a few minutes. We're tapped out.
I'm not lying to you, I swear.
Okay.
Not to me, little
Ah, I was about to say, are you lying to yourself?
to yourself.
Yeah, I've said this block was in you. I didn't think it had anything to do with Delilah.
When I'm with my friends, we mix it up and we drink, we fight and curse, and
Yes.
I love it.
Okay.
But I know it's wrong.
I mean, the fighting part maybe a little.
They're why you cut off my connection to your light.
Are they?
You didn't sever it. I did.
Now you speak truth.
Okay, see? I've been saying.
We walk down a path. Any path can be a holy one.
Oh, that's you.
You can be whomever you want to be in the light, Pike Trickfoot.
There we go.
Who are you?
That's right, girl. Who do you want to be? And whoever it is, you got to stick to it. All right, well, I guess that's between her and the Everlight.
Oi! You fellas got room for a third? I just got done.
This
being a
man
real
really
bad
needs to think
hero
with
and
something above the belt once in a while.
Aw, come on. I got enough magic below the belt to make you feel young again. Hey,
Yep, see, this is why you mind your business.
of course it's obvious. Yeah,
Yep.
because fuck me, that's why.
I stabbed a stupid tongue in the face. Oh shit.
Do tongues have faces?
There's a whole
Yeah, not really the time for one of your whorehouse
Of course they assume.
horde of undead.
Like, looks like they're on the slow side though, so we can run? Yeah? Why are we still standing in the same place? I don't understand. Why are we not running with our amble legs? Oh. Well, never mind. I guess unless y'all can climb that tree. It ain't gonna help. Oh, and the cloud cover's back. Come on. All right, guys. Well, that was episode 8, A Silver Tongue. And yes, they were literal with that. I thought it was maybe a little figurative speech, but nope. We saw one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life. I never want to see that licking of the tongue. Ugh, no, never again. That was so creepy. Well done to the animation team for making that look as disgusting as I'm sure they wanted us to feel watching that. And, you know, it suited that character. He's clearly very craven. As I said back when I saw the flashback, any man that could sit back and watch his children get tortured and feel like those kids deserve to be harmed just purely because of how they were born. Like, they had any more control over being born to a wealthy family than he did being born to one that wasn't. But anyway, yes, we had a pretty decent battle, actually. I think this is probably one of the harder opponents they've gone up against, at least for Percy. I mean, the other person he took out with his gun, they didn't really have anything outside of their combat skills. But this guy could control people with that disgusting tongue. And it was like something where I thought he had to look directly at his target, but it looked like as long as one of them had it, they could look at somebody else and it just passed through. So that was terrifying. And if he had survived, yeah, that would have been a problem. So yeah, crazy fight there, but thankfully, again, Vox Machina using their brains and their brawn to get this one done. And thankfully, no one had to gang up too hard on Grog when he was first taken over. And Percy was able to buy some time with flattery because, yes, one thing with villains, especially the ones that like to monologue, they like their ego stroked. So, of course, it gave him enough time to get what he needed to do, which was figure out the exact right angle to shoot that weirdo to take his jaw off. There was no using that tongue ever again. And that was a good thing. That of course you see that Percy, the smoke came back and it was next level this time. Like I don't think we've seen his eyes shift. I know they did last time. That's true. They did shift last time, but they seemed to go in really quickly this time. And yeah, he got pretty scary. That stalk that he did from the wall over to him, like directly slow motion, didn't even care what was going on with the weird flapping tongue. I'd be lying if I didn't say it was hot. Of course, I'm not all for murder. It's terrible. We don't want that. It's awful. But if you're going to do it anyways, I mean, I feel like that's the way you should do it. Look like that when you're doing it. Oh my gosh, I need help. Anyway, so yes, Percy, we saw that the name on the gun lit up when it touched that guy. And then, of course, when he pulled the trigger and we heard like his reasons when he was doing it. Like he said, we trusted you. You are our teacher. And it's true, like having someone who's especially a private tutor like that, you would build a level of trust and respect for them that would be very close to you. So I can understand why Percy, especially seeing how studious he was as a kid, would have really looked up to this man, and to see that he was part and parcel to the worst things that ever happened to him. Yeah, I get why Percy was upset, and I get why Percy was not about showing him mercy in that moment. So yeah, he's gone. And we see that again, the group noticed that the smoke was there. Before it was just like a few wisps, it seemed like, out of his collar, but it definitely looked like it was a lot more this time. So I think that's why they were able to pick up on it this time. And it wasn't just like Percy tried to say last time, a trick of the light or something. So yeah, that happened. We see that Cassandra, oh God, hold on, my hair is in my face. Yeah, we see that Cassandra almost did die. For some reason, I just didn't think it was real when it first happened. I was like, it's a trick maybe, or maybe it's not the real Cassandra, but I guess it was. And Keyleth came through. I don't think healing is like her number one thing. That's definitely typically Pike's thing, but she managed to pull through and do what she needed to do. As I said in the episode, I really hope that she gets to a point where she has more confidence in her abilities and her ability to just kind of get it done in those moments. And again, I think that's going to be part of her growth process throughout this season, is learning to trust herself a lot more and what she's capable of doing. But anyway, she managed to save Percy's sister, and they had a very short conversation where Percy was like, yeah, I really didn't know that you were alive. I thought you died. And she basically was like, yeah, I thought you'd come back and at least check once. So that was a bit of a, but understandable. She's probably going to have a bit of resentment towards him for that. But hopefully she can also understand why him coming back would have been a death sentence as well, right? Like if he hadn't spent the years that he did doing whatever it was between learning how to make the pepper box and obviously gaining some combat experience, he would have just been a walking like target going back into Whitestone. They would have just killed him then. So anyway, they're going to have to talk some things out clearly, but they are reunited for the most part for now. And then the other half of the episode was with Pike finally addressing what's going on with her and her abilities. And I was right. The call that I made earlier about her blockage being something of herself, like it was an inner issue of her. We found out now it's because she believed that the way she was living, as far as Vox Machina, who, as we saw in episode 1, typically live a fairly debauched way of life, she felt like that did not coincide with what she believed she was supposed to be doing as a cleric, and that's understandable. I'm not sure exactly what clerics are supposed to be like in this world. I know that if we're comparing it to modern day world, if you're part of a religious organization, especially if you're considered to be more of a devout follower, there's usually some lifestyles and rules, one could say, that you're supposed to live by in order to say that you are in fact a devout follower, or that you are walking in a way that's pleasing to whatever deity that it is you worship. And I guess Pike felt like that was the case, but she wasn't living that way. And so she was blocking herself. I guess in her mind, she felt like she didn't deserve to access the Everlight because she was acting that way. And the Everlight basically said to her, like, I'm not here to tell you that you got to be this certain way that you've conceived in your mind of how to be. Like, if that's who you want to be, if that's who you are, and that's how you feel like you need to be to channel the Everlight and to feel good about yourself and to be yourself, then that's what you should do. But if hanging with your friends and walking the path with them right now and doing whatever it is that you do is what you feel is true to you too, then that's fine. You know, the Everlight will still be with you. Really, we're just with you, Pike. Like, you just have to know who you are and believe that you deserve to wield this Everlight. And as long as you do that, then you're going to be good. So once Pike recognized that, basically the Everlight said, you have to just choose who you want to be. Who are you really? And when you figure that out, walk your path. And so hopefully this is good for Pike. Hopefully she's going to figure that out and accept that it's okay for her to, like, you know, hanging out with her friends and drinking and having a good time. I mean, maybe some of the debauchery isn't the greatest overall, but in the end, forgiving herself for those things, I guess, is the main thing. And yeah, when she figures that out, then hopefully she'll be able to be back and better than ever, because she'll be able to access her abilities and not have any guilt over all the other stuff that she's doing as well. So yeah, that was good to see that progress, hopefully, for Pike, and see what was behind all of that. And then, yeah, we ended the episode on utter chaos because Delilah saw that signal that Keyleth made, which I think was pretty unmistakable. And she has gone and decided to once again raise the dead, but it looks like a lot more than last time. Like when we saw was it wraiths from back in was it episode 3 or 4? It was like a handful of them, but this is way more. This is a lot more. A horde, as as Scanlon said. So yeah, this is definitely going to keep our group busy for a while and probably tire them out. And that's really what I'm most worried about with this whole mission, is that they've been going back to back against either these people that Percy wants to get back at or other things. And yeah, by the time they get to Delilah, I'm just really scared they're going to be too tired to fight her, quite literally, because when can they rest? When did they rest? So anyway, we'll have to see what happens now, since the next chapter of this quest to get to Delilah is now rolling in with the Horde of the Undead. So I'm looking forward to the next episode, but I did enjoy this one a lot, and I do hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love to this video, and I will see you in the next one.